Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. The D7200. I know, it's not the newest body. We're sitting here expecting the D7300 or 75 or whatever they're going to call the update anytime now. But that made me realize, I've played with the 72, but I've never had it in for a full review. So I thought, I better get it in. Better get it in and have a review. And while it's here, it might be here long enough. We'll see. If not, I'll get it back so that when the 73 or the 75, whatever that body is that comes out next, I will do a review with them side by side so I can compare the two of them. So that'll be interesting. So, there's the camera. Let me show you what else comes out in the box. I took the camera out because I wanted to charge the battery. So I had the battery charger out. Whoop, dropping things here. And the battery in here is a nice, solid, good-sized battery. This is the, I'm dropping everything this morning, maybe too much coffee. EN-EL15, so it's a 1900 milliamp battery. They last quite long in the camera. Very good battery life. This is the kit that came with the 18-140. And it looks like I need to do some cleaning. Whoever was reviewing this before got the lens. Front element is a little dirty there. Back element looks okay. Nice to see. This is actually a very good kit lens, the 18-140, and I'm looking forward to shooting it against some different things and seeing how it does. What else came in here? We had the battery, the charger, camera strap. I think there's supposed to be some cables in here. Yeah, it says there's a USB cable in here. Where did that go? I think it's underneath something. I don't see it, so it must be buried. And then normally you'd have the user manual and warranty card, and we'll put the box in so you can see it there in the box. So that's what comes in it. The 7200. This is a really nice body. I like these. Let's get the lens on while we're talking about it. I like this 7000 series. I had the 7000 itself before we had the 71. I shot with a pair of those for a couple of years anyways, for doing weddings and portraits when I was shooting full time, and I really enjoyed it. And basically everything is better on the 71 and 7200 than on the 7000, so anticipating this to be a very nice camera to play with for long-term review. I like the zoom range on this. I think that's why I like this lens. It's a good performing lens for the reach to go to 140. So I mean, this is giving you essentially, a 27 to 210 or something like that. You put the 1.5 crop factor on. Build quality is what you would expect on the 7000 series. I mean, these are essentially, almost pro level cameras in the sense of the build quality. The fit and finish on these is very nice. It is a polycarbonate body with, I don't know if this one has some of the more high-tech carbon fiber type setup that the 5500 has. But the point being, a lot of people say, well, these aren't professional bodies. You have to be really rough on your gear to break these. I've seen them go through a lot. I know back in the day, Tom Hogan has said that, many times about even earlier bodies built like this, like the D70. He's seen them take hits, fall off tripods and hit off a rock and things like that. And just, you have to really be hard on a body to be. Now, I guess if you're a photojournalist and you're in the middle of a war in a sandstorm or something like that, you probably do want the D500 level body. For most of us, this level body is going to be more than you'll ever need. They can take a good beating. They're very solid, very well made, very tough. Fit and finish on here is really nice. Very, very nice body, and I like it. What do I wish the 7200 had that it doesn't have? I'm not going to say 4K video because the 7200 has been out for a few years, so that's not fair. But what I will say I wish they had given this when it came out was the vari-angle LCD, because it has a fixed LCD screen, and that would have been a big bonus, and that's what I'm hoping we get in the new 7300, 7500, whatever it's going to be called. That's the update to this. Let me just go over the specs here, just to tell you what the differences are in the 72 versus the 71, which I very much like the 71, and it's a good deal now at the current pricing. ISO went from 100 to 6400 on the 71 to 100 to 25,600 on this, on the 72. So a little bump in ISO there. Oh, actually more than a little. I guess we've gone up about 3 stops they're allowing. We've got NFC, so near field communications enabled on the 72, wasn't on the 7100. We've got built-in Wi-Fi, which is I like that they got away from the little dongle thing they had. You know, some cameras are still doing that, but in this day and age, you should have that. And this has been out for, I think, close to 4 years now. So that is, no, this has been out for almost 2 years, I think. It's 4 years that the 71's been out, to catch myself there. And then this has less shutter lag, so 0.17 versus 0.25 seconds. And less shutter lag is always nice. Just makes the camera feel faster. In addition to being faster, actually, you know. Bigger buffer, so it can shoot more JPEGs and more RAW in the buffer without locking up and having to write to the card. And that essentially was one of the biggest advantages to this. You know, spec test wise, some people say the D7200 is a little better on high ISO. I think Nikon would say that based on what they're allowing the range to be. I think in real world terms, the 71 versus the 72, you're not going to see a lot of difference, but you will see probably a slight edge to the 72. Of course, we will find that out. Maybe I should actually see if I can get the 71 in from Nikon as well and do a head-to-head on that for high ISO, my own little comparison. Because I do want to shoot this against the, you know, some people have been asking me what's the difference between an APS-C and the new Micro Four Thirds sensors like in the Panasonics, like the G85. So we'll do some tests on that and you can see. I mean, really, in real world terms, I can tell you right now, not a lot, but let's do some shots and show you that. If you guys have any questions about the 72 while it's here, let me know. Leave them in the comments below. As I said, I do know it's an older body, but never had it in for a full review, so I thought, hey, we should do one and shoot it against some of the stuff we have. I think I'm going to get a Sony a6300 in next after the RX100 Mark V from Sony, just to test that. So that'd be kind of cool to shoot it against this. The big advantage there would be 4K. Short of that, I would say most of the advantage is Nikon photography-wise. So we'll see. Anyways, if you have any questions, again, leave them below in the comments below. I will put a link below on Amazon. Always nice if you can help out, support the site. Check it out on Amazon. If you do happen to buy something, we're an affiliate, so that's always appreciate that you're supporting the site. And stay tuned. We'll be back soon here at artoftheimage.com.